Are you guys ready to go or what? I'm so excited for today's video. Today, we're going to be talking about the social funnel. We're talking about this lead generation system that I've gathered from a couple people, but really I'm building this by myself. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to attract people, prospects into your coaching business, get them into your ecosystem, build a community, then nurture them, and then turn them into high ticket paying clients, people ready to pay you 7 grand, 10 grand within only a day or two of landing on your profile. Guys, this is such an exciting video. I have this amazing map. You're going to want to stay to the very end of this video. So without further ado, less talking, let's bring it in. So let's check this out. This is going to be the overview of what we're going to be covering. And don't look, it might look confusing right now. Don't worry about it. We're going to go step by step in the process. So this is called the social funnel system. So essentially the social funnel system is two things. How can we take people from our social media, more specifically our Instagram, nurture them with a long form content with YouTube, and then turn them into a high ticket client? So this is Instagram and YouTube working together in order to turn people into high ticket paying clients for your coaching business. So let's go into phase one right here. Phase one is the Instagram ad. So what we have to do is we have to make sure that your Instagram is set up as a landing page or a funnel. All right, that's the first step here. So before we even get into the Instagram side, we got to get traffic. We have to get people over to your Instagram. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running an Instagram story ad and a reel ad that comes on their feed. All right. So we can start with as little as $30 a day. Now, I recommend having a budget of at least $1,000 to get started. You can do a little bit less, but I recommend $1,000 is a really good, healthy start. So here's the objective with this ad is that we want to we want to attract followers, okay? Followers, real organic followers to your Instagram. So the CTA or the call to action that you're going to have in this ad or this reel that you're going to make is for the people to follow you. And the coolest thing about this ad is that because we're not sending them directly to a landing page, the cost to acquire this person as a follower is much cheaper. Now, you might be thinking, DeAndre, why don't we send them to a website or a funnel or a YouTube channel or just our Instagram? Or, why do this? Here's the thing. When we send traffic directly over to our funnel, a couple things are happening. Number one, we're not having contact with that individual. So we might lose them in the process. We didn't gain a follower. That person just landed on our page. And yes, we can hit retargeting ad, but there was nothing gained, right? That person's not ready to buy right now. Second thing is it costs a lot more money for a lead generation ad, which is sending people directly to get their email address. It might cost you $5, $7, $8, $10, $20 to get a lead versus paying a couple cents just to get a follower. All right. So we can start with a budget as little as $30 a day. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating up to 3 ads. Okay. So you can put $10, $10, $10 per ad, or you can do $20 on one ad, $10 on another one. But this is the minimum. Okay. And here's our objective for this ad is we want to gain a follower. Okay. Let me scroll out a little bit. We want to gain a follower. So the CTA at the end of this reel is, hey, send me follow me for more content like this. All right. So it's called a profile view ad. And here's a pro tip. We can also set up some retargeting. So if anybody follows you or watches this ad, those ads will continue to follow them. Okay. So this was the first part is we're going to run these ads to get people to follow us. But then what happens when they land over on our Instagram page? And this is where the magic starts to happen. This is something that I've created personally. Like I haven't seen anybody else do this. I've seen a couple of people on TikTok do something like this, but nothing at the level that I'm sharing right now. And this is going to be the secret sauce. Okay. So what happens when they land on your Instagram page? Yes, you're going to have your bio built up and you're going to have some links, but this is a key right here. I call this the Instagram pinned post strategy. So what we're going to be doing is, you know how we can pin 3 posts at the top of our Instagram? Well, we want to do that with a purpose. So we're going to be doing 3 things. We're going to be doing one video that's going to be our story. Who are you in 90 seconds? Why should this person care about who you are, right? We want to indoctrinate this person into your ecosystem. So one of the best ways to do that, number one, is with the story, telling the viewer, the new follower, who you are. That's going to be followed up by number 2, which is your offer. What are you going to be doing to take your customer, this new follower, and what is it that you're offering? How do you know that? How does this prospect know that you're a good fit for them to follow you? Like, why? They don't know who you are. They just saw an ad a couple seconds ago. And the third one is a testimonial, sharing a testimonial of a customer's result that you've gotten with the offer that you just talked about. So that's going to be pinned at the top of your Instagram. So you're going to have pin number 1, which is your story, pin number 2, which is your offer, and then pin number 3, which is your testimonial. But let me tell you this, guys. This is such a strategic thing. I kid you not, it took me 7 hours to make these 3 videos. Yes, these 90-second videos took me 7 hours to script, to hook, and there's a process and a methodology that I've been studying now for a couple months that has allowed me to tweak and refine these videos. But if you, I mean, you can kind of like break it down and kind of figure it out yourself. But these are the kind of things that I teach inside the High Ticket Hero. It seems simple, but it's not, right? Even from the video editing and all that kind of stuff, right? So now that the person has just followed you on Instagram, they saw your ad, they land on your page, and then you just indoctrinated them with your pinned post. They know your story, they know your offer, and now they know they have a testimonial to prove that you can get results for somebody. So now let's move on to the next phase, which is creating daily stories and daily content, pointing all your followers over to your YouTube content. So this is something that's so key that we all understand that it's almost impossible, or not impossible, it is very difficult to convert new followers or people, cold traffic, people that don't know you, into paying customers. So one of the things that we're going to do to help mediate this is we're going to create long form content, and long form content is going to be posted on your YouTube channel. So remember I said that the social funnel is using Instagram and YouTube together. We're using Instagram to attract a community of ideal clients onto your Instagram page, right? We're running the ads and we're having your profile built out and indoctrination. Now we're going to send all that traffic via our stories and our daily content over to our YouTube channel, where we're creating relevant YouTube videos right here. So our YouTube channel, we're posting relevant content over to our YouTube channel to build authority. You're going to be teaching these dream customers things that are relevant to your niche and your offer. Is it teaching them how to grow a business, how to run Instagram ads, how to grow an Etsy store, how to build a TikTok following, how to grow their business, whatever it is that your offer is. You're going to be posting weekly content on YouTube to go ahead and teach these people how to do something. You're going to be building authority. You're going to be working on your offer. You're going to be learning how to speak on camera, and building out that YouTube channel really is able to build a relationship with that prospect that you never would have been able to do on Instagram by itself. Okay. So here we are in the process now. We just got that new follower. We've just posted some stories. We're posting daily content, driving all those people over to YouTube, right? We want to like force feed them our YouTube content, always promoting YouTube, always promoting full length videos, long form content. And if these people, if they're really interested in your offer, if you really have your offer dialed in, they're going to want to go watch your YouTube videos because they like your offer. They're probably interested. You probably piqued their interest, but they want to see your teaching style. They want to see who you are as a personality. They want to get to know you. And one of the best ways to do that is with the YouTube channel. I've been making videos now for years. I have over 300 YouTube videos on my video. And almost every high ticket course that I've ever purchased came from a YouTube person, or after I did some research on YouTube. Guys, YouTube is a platform where people can go ahead and binge watch your content, whether it's a playlist or multiple videos, and you can actually build such a deep connection with that individual, a one-way relationship, that person actually is wanting to book a call with you. There's no other platform that allows you to do that other than YouTube. So you can see I have a passion about YouTube. Okay, so now we're going to come over to our YouTube. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to have a CTA, so a call to action. We're going to have a call to action in all of our YouTube videos, sending people over to our Instagram with a keyword. For example, if you're liking this video right now and this is super helpful for you, message me on Instagram in the link in the description below. There's a link that will take you directly over to my Instagram, and send me a keyword hero, right? So DM me the word hero, and we can brainstorm a plan like this for you. Right? So technically, you guys are part of my social funnel right now. You guys came from my Instagram, you're watching my YouTube channel, and now if this is something you want to implement to your own business, you can DM me, or you can kind of figure it out yourself, which is, so you can do that as well. Yeah. So now this person that just watched your YouTube content, they are on your Instagram, and now you can have some conversion conversations. Guys, conversions, aka you getting clients to scale your business to 50 grand a month or more, are happening in the direct messages. That's why we don't want to send people directly over to a VSL or get their email address. Because for most of you just starting off in business, having email lists and having funnels set up and retargeting and newsletters and following up, like email campaigns, like, guys, that's a lot. I remember I've done 7-figure in business already, and I've never had an email list that's gone like email letters and converting people. I don't even know how to build an email campaign. If you're a one-person shop and you're just trying to get to the next level, that's a lot of extra steps as distractions. So what you want to do is you want to have those direct conversations with people that are hot in your Instagram DMs, all right? So you're having these conversations, you're having these conversion conversations, which is basically a formula or a script that you're using to guide people over to understanding your offer. But before that, you have to understand who they are, what they're doing, and you're basically qualifying that customer. All right. Then there'll be a point where that customer, you feel like it's a good fit, or they're asking you for your offer, or they're asking for the next step. Here's where the VSL comes in. VSL stands for Video Sales Letter. Basically, it's a short 10 to 20 minute video that you have that explains exactly your offer in detail. What do you do? How are you going to help them? Who do you work with? What's the results they can get? So on and so forth, right? So it's your business. It's a marketing video that within 10 minutes, right? So now that you're in the DM with this person, then you will send them over to a VSL, right? Because you just had a conversation. There has been a point of contact. You're not just some random ad now. You're not just some random person on Instagram. They have built relationship because they've been watching your YouTube channel, right? So now in the DM, you sent them over to the VSL and they're going to watch that video. But here's a cool trick that like I've only seen like maybe one person do this before. We're not going to, when you typically, when somebody opts in for a VSL, they are sent over to book a call. We're not going to do that in this situation. What happens is below, once that person has watched the video, a button pops up for them to send the DM. So now that they just watched our 10 to 15 minute VSL, which is offering, our offer in a nutshell, they're going to go back, click the button, and it takes them right back, once again, to the DMs, right? So we make it so much easier for the prospect to just follow the flow. They just got indoctrinated with us on YouTube. They just understand what we have to offer. And now they're back in our DMs by simply clicking a button, right? So now that VSL has just educated the prospect on your offer. Let me go ahead and scale this back a little bit. We have just educated the prospect on now your offer, all right? So that moves over to the next phase, right? We have just sent the prospect back to our DMs. We've had conversations with them. They understand our offer. They understand who we are, what we can do for them, and now they're hot and ready. And here's the things that you're going to want to see. Hey, what's the next step? How can I get a call with you? So on and so forth. Or you might have a keyword for them to message you to book a call. So now you are going to send them your calendar. So you send them the link to your calendar, and then they get booked on your calendar. So by doing this method, a couple of things has happened. Hopefully you guys are catching. Let me back out of here for a little bit, okay? And I'm going to share some couple notes here. Stay to the very end of this video because I got some cool things I'm going to give you, all right? So cool things have happened. Number one, we've just acquired a new follower on our account for a cheaper price than running straight people to a VSL where we might lose them, okay? So you can start with a lower budget to get started with ads. Second thing is you're growing your audience, right? Your organic audience, because people are going to start following you over the course of a couple months. So as long as you're consistent and indoctrinating and really adding value, you'll start to actually convert these people into clients over the next coming months. Next thing is you're growing your YouTube channel, right? That's one of the best platforms for you to go ahead and grow your YouTube channel. But then we turn those people into conversations where we can actually convert them over into high-paying clients, right? And so we have systems and operations that allow us to do that. For example, the VSL, what do you say in the VSL? Setting up the funnel, setting up the calendar. And by the way, making sure that when you're on the calendar, when they book on your calendar, there's an application to qualify them. We talk about that more on the sales video. I'll go ahead and attach it right here so you can watch that video where I actually take you through how to do a high-ticket sales call. Because obviously you see at this point, this person's booked on a call with you. What do you actually say to them to actually, sell your $7,000, $10,000 coaching program? I have a video laying that out, But other than that, guys, the key here in this entire social funnel system, as we've laid out, the key notes here is this: long-form content. That is the key to indoctrinate people into your ecosystem. And here's the idea you want to have. How fast can you get new followers to consume your YouTube content? That's your goal, getting them to your YouTube content. In the ideal prospect, in an ideal world, you need your customer or your prospect to consume at least 7 hours worth of your content before they're ready to buy. And that's so if we have to think of 7 hours, are they going to watch 7 hours worth of reels and TikToks and stuff, or in Instagram stories? Or do we want to send them over to a 20-minute, 50-minute, 10-minute YouTube video where you're actually honing in on an actual problem that they have, building authority, solving problems in advance, showing your personality, and giving before you're asking, and getting that person to the next level. And they can binge watch your content in a matter of a few hours and a day and be ready to purchase your program that day, the next day, and moving on to the future because they built relationship with you as you're building your YouTube channel. All right. And then like I said, you're going to have CTA, so call to actions, and all your YouTube videos for people to go ahead and message you. Right. So this social funnel system is something that you can implement. It took me to 100 grand a month. And you can go ahead and implement this. Guys, if you're starting your own coaching business, you're a course creator, agency owner, or you want to start your own coaching business and scale it to 50 grand a month or more, like I was able to scale mine. My highest cash collected month was 157K. Go ahead and follow. You see it right here. Go ahead and message me on Instagram. You can find the links in the description below. Message me the word hero, and we can brainstorm a call to see if this is actually a good fit and if we can implement this into your business. You have two options. You can either do it yourself, which is totally fine. It's going to take you a little bit more time, maybe a little bit more money. This is hundreds of hours worth of research and implementation here. Or you can go ahead and get on a call with me, see if we can implement it, compress timeframes, make you more money, save you more time, scale it to the next level. Because at the end of the day, think about this. If you're earning $50,000 a month, $10,000 a month, whatever it is, every month that you're not earning 10 grand or 50 grand a month, that's a month that you're actually losing it. So we can compress timeframes. Guys, subscribe below. I got some amazing content coming out for you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.